Alright, I think I've learned there's no such thing as good lighting in my kitchen. But anyway, I just got back from the grocery store. I picked up a few things because today I want to try to introduce what I eat in a day. And it's not a lot, but it's stuff. So let's get to it. Alright, so recently I showed a video where I went to Costco, and Costco is where I have began getting the bulk of my meat, but the last time that I went, I didn't really get much beef. So I've been supplementing by buying beef at the local supermarket. The idea behind these eggs is apparently you can eat them raw. I want to try to start not overcooking my food. I think it's very important if I do that. But otherwise I have this random steak and I have cream beer. Some chicken is under this lemon. You may be wondering why I bought a lemon. I will definitely explain later. Okay, so for meal number one, I'm going to have some ramen, and I'm also going to have some leftover ribs from yesterday. Alright, so here is the pork rib. As you can see, I warmed it up, and you may be worried about the fat, but that's where my energy comes from because I don't eat carbs. And we also have some lemon water and the toppings, basically, but there will be no noodles. And here's the ramen soup. There's a little bit of separation happening. This is my first time ever getting takeout ramen and warming it up. Maybe it'll be problematic, I don't know, but we'll see. Alright, so I basically have my food in front of me, and I'm gonna warm the ramen ingredients up by just kind of putting them in the soup. The problem with going out to eat these days is they don't give you hardly any food. You ever notice? It's like the portions in Japan were never all that big. So good. But yeah, the problem with going out to eat these days is I feel the portions got even smaller than they used to be, but then they're also more expensive. It's like, okay, pick one. If you're going to make it more expensive, can you have that be the change? Why do you have to shrink it and make it more expensive at the same time? Also, I warmed the soup up for 5 minutes and it's still lukewarm, but oh so very tasty. And I also have the ribs. I just make them on the stovetop in a pan. This time I didn't put as much seasoning as usual. I'm trying to start only seasoning with salt. It's better that way, but I usually put garam masala on it. It gives it a nice kick. But here you just have the natural flavors. It's really good. But I promised I would explain about the lemon. Basically, when I had the ramen, I had one bowl of ramen yesterday and I brought one home. When I had it yesterday, through the night, I could tell that I was becoming very dehydrated. And I suppose it's because I had too much sodium at one time, which is understandable. I thought that would happen. But I got pretty bad leg cramps this morning. One of the ways to circumvent that is to make sure you get enough potassium. And so I don't really have anything on hand that just has a lot of potassium in it. But when I looked it up online, can I make my own little electrolyte mix or whatever? They basically just said just squeeze some lemon juice and salt in a cup with some water. So that's what I did. But I didn't put any salt in it because obviously I have enough salt. But I need potassium. You can decide. Well, I'm going to finish my lunch and finish my classes for today, and I'll be back later this evening for dinner. And here's the finished product. Yes, I know it looks like throw up. Gordon Ramsay would cry.
Oh my god. What in the hell is that?
Can you tell it's night? Alright, well, I'm gonna try this. It's not like I've ever made this recipe before, but it's not like it was a complicated recipe. I mean, I can't say I fried the chicken, because I'm trying to not cook things so that they're so brown all the time. But the only thing that sucks about that is that the skin is usually rubbery. I don't think I cooked it that long, but it's a little tough. Better safe than sorry, I guess. This cream is good though. What kind of sauce? That is fantastic. Actually, the fat helps because the chicken itself is so dry. Oops. As usual, I'm having water. In any case, I'm going to finish this. I might have a snack later. Wait, I'll check in with you guys later, either to show you my snack or to say goodnight. It is about 9 something at night. I have some cocoa. When you put cream in it, it's not as bitter. I like it when it's bitter. I like eating it. Okay, you know how I showed I was mixing it at first and it was like a dark paste? I like eating that. I don't know what it is, but I like bitter stuff. I like coffee. I like dark chocolate. I like beer. I just like bitter things. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm going to finish my cocoa. I'm going to try to get a good night's sleep and start again fresh in the morning. I'd like to thank you so much for joining me in this video, and I hope to see you again in another one.